The Chevra wants to know what to think about practically for Lag BaOmer. What should I be considering on this very, very special day? So you have to know this is one of the holiest days of the year. Lag BaOmer. Gali nai ve'abita niflois mitorasecha. Gewaldike or of Reb Shimon. It's such a holy day. B'siyat d'shmaya. It's the day that Reb Shimon is revealing the greatest secrets of Kabbalah. It's the day where all of the essence of the inner light of the Torah is bursting forth into the world. And what that means, that light is bursting forth into the world, it means that I'm able to connect to Hashem on the deepest level, because Hashem and the Torah is one. Kudshabricha v'Yisrael v'Arayis is Chad. Hashem is one with the Torah, which means that Reb Shimon on this day is revealing every single year, Moisef HaHoylech, more and more and more of that secret of Torah. It means that I'm connecting to the deepest part of who I am as a Yid, the deepest part of my relationships, the deepest part of my relationship with Hashem. It's the day that the secrets are flowing out. The Soid B'Gematria Ayin, the Mayan is flowing from my soul, the deepest connection to who I really am, which means the deepest connection to life itself. This is the Galei Nai Ve'abita Niflois Mitorasecha of Reb Shimon. And we have a klal. This is point number 1. 10 practical tips. Number 1, anytime that you have something on the side of holiness, HaKadosh Baruch Hu made the world Zeh Le'umaseh Asa Lakim. This one, and then there's going to be the opposite side, which means the day of so much holiness, so much connecting to the Kodesh HaKadoshim, the who I am. People want to know, who am I really? Not the fake me. A day when you're able to find the real you, the opposite energy will be present. And therefore, point number 1, don't get lost in the other things happening in Miron. There's going to be other things, lo aleinu chas v'sholom. I heard somebody say maybe it's going to be like a Jewish Woodstock, Jewish Burning Man. Those are dirty words, chas v'sholom, chas v'sholom. Don't be hanging around the bottom of the mountain, so to speak. Lamata me'asar tfachim. Be in that place by the fires. By the fires where the dancing is happening, where the big Eish, HaTorah, is being revealed. That's the Eish of the inner point of your neshama. That's where you want to be hanging out by Reb Shimon. Don't go to the other things that are going on, chas v'sholom. That's the place where the shallowness of you is revealed. That's a place where the superficiality is revealed. And on this day, stay away from those places. Point number 2, practically be ready to leave your ego behind. Leave it at the door, leave it by the bus. And the ego means whatever I think this day is supposed to look like, meaning, oh, it's going to be a long bus ride. Oy vavoy, what's going to be? Oh no, somebody spilled something on my, there's going to be smelly people there. There's going to be hundreds of thousands of people there. There's going to be some big 300-pound smelly chassid. You got to love him. He's going to be holding you like this. He's going to put his sweaty strime on your head. And the sun is going to drip on you, spill on you. You're going to be waiting in line for food. Bro, this is a $200 Brooks Brothers shirt. Do you know what's... All that means nothing. Leave it all behind. It doesn't mean anything. There's going to be pushing. You're going to be stepping on your foot. There's going to be all sorts of things. A guy's going to... I lost my AirPod. Oh my, what's going to be? Why do bad things happen to good people? It's going to be a whole balagan. Who knows? Had such a long bus ride. I can't believe it. Leave all that behind. What you think it's supposed to be like, that's all the external stuff. Be ready to leave behind the externality. There's going to be food tents, tons of food. There's going to be chocolate milk stations. There's going to be kugel stations. They're going to be, you can't imagine what it's going to be. Don't get lost in those tents. Don't get lost by the steaks and the beers. Yeah, there'll be steaks and beers. You're probably going to be waiting in line for an hour and there's going to be people all over the place. Don't get lost in that. It's not about that. And someone's going to spill on you and then I waited so long and somebody cut in front of me. It doesn't matter. Don't lose yourself in any of those things. You're probably going to be handed little booklets with literally just Zoyar, Idra. You could take them, be careful, don't throw them on the floor. They're Kodesh. You could read it. You probably want to know what any of it means. But, to read it for a few minutes is actually a good idea. Read it for a few minutes. It's a very good thing. The main point is just come back to the fires. Come back to the dancing. The dancing and the fires and the learning and the davening. That's where the inner point of your soul is going to come alive. It's going to start flowering and becoming revealed. Number 3, there's probably going to be big signs around the fires that say something along the lines as, please don't take out your smartphones. It's a good idea to respect them. You don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. Nobody wants to, everybody knows that when you go to some place, you go up Mount Everest and the guy climbs up there and he's like, just take a selfie on Mount Everest, that he never came to Mount Everest. Don't go to Reb Shimon as like, I did Reb Shimon. So let me get there, I'm going to take a selfie, I'm going to take a little thing, and I got to show the whole world. You could take a picture, but it's not about not being there. It's about being there, BaOmer. 4, a few practical points on packing. You should pack light, especially if you're only staying for the night. Pack a tehillim, pack a siddur from Ma'ariv, pack some water, even though there's going to be a lot of food there, there's going to be a lot of stuff there. Pack maybe an extra undershirt, you're going to get sweaty. Pack light, pack some snacks. There's going to be a lot of rugelach and stuff. There'll be no shortage of white flour and white sugar being given out. If that won't make you feel so good, then pack a few little granola bars, something that'll give you some chiyas. Point number 5. Back to point number 4, if you're staying over Shabbos, pack extra undergarments. You want to, when you get to the Arizal's mikveh, you want to make sure that you have totally clean clothing to go into. By the way, all your clothing is going to become dusty and dirty and schwitzy. Baruch Hashem. That's what it's all about. Point number 5, daven, 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 daven. Klal Yisrael needs so many Yeshuas right now. Daven for the Jewish people. Just daven. All the gates are open. All the Shari Shemaim are open. The final day of the Taran Pischin, the 7 days when everything is open, going in to see the Kala. Daven and daven and daven. It's a place that you're davening from the deepest part of your neshama. Daven. Number 6. Reb Shimon tells us in the Zohar, he says, I want you to make sure that you say one thing. And that's Brich Shmei. We say it, we take out the Sefer Torah. Inside Brich Shmei, people know the song, Ano, 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 Avedo de Kudish Yichu. That's also in there. There's something else it says, BaOmer Rachitz. Hashem, I only trust in you. I only trust in you. You are the destination for all the healing, all the parnasa, all the Yeshua, all the bracha, Mashiach, everything that a Yid needs. All the craziness that we're going through and all the anxiety and all this and all the difficulties in my life. You are my only hope. And we don't say, in you I will hope. I don't say, I hope to have that ability to know that it's only you, and you are the one that I depend on. Reb Shimon teaches us, BaOmer Rachitz, Hoive, I trust in you, Hashem. You're the only one. Ein oid milvado mamish. The light of you're the only destination for everything I need. Everything I need. And we all know people who need things. Hashem, I trust in you. You're the only address to get everything done. Point number 7, we're not davening to the tzaddik. You're not davening to Reb Shimon. You're davening to Hashem. In the schus of the tzaddik. In the schus of the Tana L'kai Reb Shimon Bar Yochai, we're davening in the merit of the great tzaddik, who's able to reveal, who gives us that koyach to see the world in a clear way. You're davening in the merit of the tzaddik, Adonenu Bar Yochai, of the Nasa Odom Nema Bavurecha, that it was said about you, Reb Shimon. Number 8. So why are we going to a grave? Is the tzaddik alive? Is he dead? So the Gemara says that tzaddikim afil b'misasim nikram chaim. A tzaddik, even when he dies, is called alive. Because what's real life? Real life is connecting to my spiritual essence. Like the Rosh Yeshiva has been teaching everybody in the philosophy shiurim. What's more real, physicality or spirituality? Logically, spirituality is the most real existence there is. Physicality is a chiddush. And therefore the tzaddik that spends his entire life close to spiritual truth, when the tzaddik dies, he's more alive. Because now he has complete connection to the true truth of Hashem. When you go on that day to the Hilula of Reb Shimon, you're getting a glimpse into the real reality of spiritual existence. Number 9, you should feel tremendous hakaras hatov. You're going to look around, you're going to see endless food being given out. Endless chesed. Somebody's paying for all that. You know who it is? Jews that just want to give food for those that come to the Hilula Reb Shimon. Think to yourself, the millions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars being spent on this Hilula. Why? Because Klal Yisrael gives. Feel the hakaras hatov coursing through your veins when you're there. And number 10, I have to put this one in. The halacha is you could take a haircut even on tonight, Thursday night, because we're Mekel before Shabbos. Even though generally on every other year we take Ashkenazim, take it on the day of Lag BaOmer. This year you can be Mekel. You're going to see a lot of people, children 3 years old, wearing beautiful bekishes, and they're going to get a zero fade. Do me a favor, so I don't get any calls from Rabbi Rossman. Just no zero fades. No zero fades tonight. Do me a favor. B'siyat d'shmaya. The light of Reb Shimon is so bright. The light of Reb Shimon is the Gali Navi Abita Niflois B'Terasecha. The light of Reb Shimon is that you'll start to see your payas on the inside, not on the outside. Don't get lost in the external of Reb Shimon. Go to where the fires are. Go to where the dancing is. Find the tzaddikim. Be part of that inner point of Klal Yisrael. And you will feel something awaken tonight and today, more than you've ever felt in your entire life. If you give yourself to the experience of what's really going on in the inside, the secret that you have a neshama that's eternal, and that Reb Shimon is the symbol of your neshama. Go to that place, feel that experience. And yes, if you get stuff spilled on your fancy Brooks Brothers shirt, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. And if your foot gets stepped on and you're being overcrowded and the buses aren't coming, it doesn't matter. Go to the inner point of your neshama. And that place is called the secrets of Torah. We should be zoiche to the great light of Mashiach, filling the world. Kadesh Hashem Yimalei Haaretz, Kamayim Aliyah Mechasim, be zoiche mamish. Now to the Bin Beis Hamikdash B'mehera V'yameinu. Amen. A freilichen Lag BaOmer.